So this is a New Zealand $100 bill. Now the reason why I'm showing you this here today is because not too long ago, the idea of actually being able to hold on to one of these that I didn't have to straight away give to someone I owed money to pay an overdue bill or just pay for food so I could eat seemed completely out of reach for me. So I keep this in my pocket and I walk around with it every day as a reminder that what may seem completely out of reach right now can sit comfortably in your pocket if you put in the work. And I'm going to show you just how quickly things can change. So this is what I normally do when I'm on stage. And back in 2012, my band and I had just got back to New Zealand from playing some shows in Europe. I was 21 years old, and while most people around me thought that I was living the life of my dreams, the reality was that when we were touring, we wouldn't even pay for places to stay, just so we could save a little bit of money. So if we didn't find a couch to sleep on, this is what it would look like. I was teaching guitar out of my bedroom, and I was sleeping on a broken fold-out couch that I used to have to fold up every single day just to make room for my students to come in. I was $7,500 behind on my rent payments. I had a drug problem, which wasn't helping anything, and I could quickly see that my life wasn't really going in the direction I wanted it to. My dream and my motivation is to make my band world-renowned so that we can play with the bands that were posted on the posters all over my room as a teenager. And I could see living this starving artist way of life just wasn't going to make it happen. So I said to the guys in the band, I'm going to take some time and work on this thing, try and make some decent money so that we can put this behind the band and give it a good shot. I could see it was either that or my dream would never have a chance of coming true. So August 5th, 2014, I clicked a button which made my first course and my online company, Guitar Mastery Method, go live. Now, I was able to get to the point where I could do this full time, but I was still struggling. I had to keep such a close eye on every single dollar, and no matter what I did, I couldn't scale things up. So exactly 1 year ago, I took what was for me a big financial risk. I bought a plane ticket to Austin, Texas, where for 3 days I learned from Ryan Levesque and his rockstar coaching team. And those 3 days, for me, changed everything. I took what I learned back to New Zealand and put it to work. And here are the results. In January, I started tracking my sales through Wicked Reports, which is what you can see here. And I had $13,000 in sales, which I was very happy about. In February, I released a product that came directly from data I got from my deep dive survey. And I really couldn't believe the results for this, but I got $43,000 in sales. Now, the next month, sales went down a little bit, naturally, $23,000. But this was still so much better than what I was doing before that. April was about the same. But here's where things get interesting. May, $35,000. June, $62,000. July, $84,000. August, $127,000. September, $112,000. And last month, October, $148,000. So next year, we're set to do multiple seven figures. So what were the biggest leverage points that allowed my business to have this level of growth? Number one, use a deep dive survey to find out exactly what products your leads and customers want to buy. Now, I used the data I got from my deep dive survey and found out that my guys wanted to play Texas blues. So just think Stevie Ray Vaughan. So I created a course that I called Texas Blues Mastery, and I had people begging to buy it even before I'd finished creating it. Give the people what they crave. Now, this next one was huge for me, so write this down. Use a deep dive survey to find out what your product doesn't deliver. So I sent out a survey asking my customers of my core product, out of this list of things, what do you know how to do on guitar? Tick all the boxes that apply. Now, I only asked questions about content that was in the course that they had already purchased. And this gave me a clear picture of what my product failed to deliver on. Now, it's very easy to say, right, well, they didn't implement it. They didn't go through the course, and it's their fault that they didn't get the results. But instead, ask yourself, how can I create a more immersive experience for my customers? Because I'm telling you right now, if you sell information products and they don't include community, a week-by-week curriculum, weekly challenges, a test at the end of the course, and some kind of incentive for actually completing the course. Now, in my case, that was that everybody that did complete the course, they went in the draw to win a really cool guitar. If you're not doing these things, you're sitting on a gold mine, because that is another product for you. Now, when you're creating your lead magnets for your cold traffic funnels, ask yourself, how can I create the biggest aha or wow moment for my leads in the shortest possible time frame? Because when you do this, you're going to start creating raving fans, because you are literally going to be creating a dopamine release in their brain. Now, when I created my quiz funnel, which I called Guitar Progress Killers, I knew I had 12 of these aha moments for guitar players. But getting them from the cold traffic of Facebook to those outcomes through the quiz, that was the hard part. And that's where Ryan and the coaches came in. They helped me with the copy, every single step along the funnel, from the Facebook ad, the questions, the outcome page, right through to the sales page. The result? For every $1 I spend on Facebook ads, it gives me $2.62 back. A money-making machine that I have working for me every single day. Now, if most of you vote for me, I've won. And what does that mean? It means you're helping me fulfill a dream. I told you that the reason why I created my company, the reason why I'm standing here today, is because I want to make my band world-renowned, and I want to play to as many people as possible. Now, I know that putting in hard work gets results, so that's exactly what I'm doing to follow my dream. But this isn't really about me, it's about you. Because at the end of the day, you have a choice. A lot can change in 12 months, as I've just shown you. I told you that I spent 3 days with Ryan and his team, and it changed my frickin' life. So the thing is, it comes down to, are you going to be exactly where you are in 12 months? Exactly the same position in your life and your business as you are right now? Because you can be playing the game at a whole nother level. And I hope that right now there's at least one person committing to themselves that it's going to be them on stage, sharing their story in 1 year from today. Because remember, if you put in the work, you can put it in your pocket. Thank you.